What's up, ladies and gentlemen? You're back with your boy Muzzy McGee, back coffee. So I'm feeling a hell of a lot better today than I have been over the last week or so. I've been dealing with some little mild health issues. I've been dealing with some health issues. Guys, it's been really frustrating, really annoying. Cause sometimes life just can't control some things that happen to you, so you have to go all these places and do these different things. But your health comes first in every situation. Take care of yourself. Take care of your bodies, guys. Shout out to all you guys that are here right now, guys. I go by the name of Muzzy McGee. For those of you who've never joined my channel before, thank you for joining me today. For those of you who've joined me in previous days or previous sessions, thank you for joining me in previous sessions. For those who are just joining me today, thank you for joining me today. For those of you who would like to, who are just going to be able to stop by today, well, thank you for stopping by. I ask people to like, comment, subscribe to the channel because it helps me build this thing brick by brick, and that's really the goal. And then I can start purchasing things, getting lights, and getting different things and anything that I can do, getting better sound quality, doing different videos, spending more time on creating the best content I can create, at least for the live stream session, and then the best music I can create just as creating every single day. So for those of you who've never heard my spiel before, I'm going to go over it as quickly as I possibly can because it does take time, but again, hear me out. Got to build this channel. Guys, I go by the name Muzzy McGee. This is my channel. This is what I'm trying to build. For those of you confused about that, I'm about to go over that right now. Number one, the channel is about 4 things. The first part was the live stream that's broken down into 2 individual parts, which makes the first 2 parts. So the first part is practicing, the practice session. The second part is the improvisational section. So the practice session is about me practicing and you practicing and us practicing together so we can get from the intermediate to the advanced, from the advanced to the expert, and from the expert onto the virtuoso levels of guitar playing. We do that by following a very basic structure with things that will change in and here and there. We'll start with the warm-ups, the scales, the chords, the different chords and voicings, the different chord progressions, different picking patterns, different strumming patterns, as well as different licks of the week and different cover songs. And I'm just thinking I forgot to upload the lick of the week, so that's my bad. I'm gonna get to that in a few minutes. But at the end of the day, we're gonna figure this out. We do that to build the foundation for what we're trying to do. And the second thing, which is the improvisational music. On the live stream, it would just be me improving over a backing track. And then you could sit in your throne of judgment, tell me if I'm doing good, if I'm doing bad, if I'm doing better than yesterday, or if I'm doing terribly today. Whatever the case may be, you get to judge me in the comment section or in the chat and let me know if I'm doing okay. It's my hope at a certain point you will feel not only comfortable but confident enough to use the playlist, the songs in my playlist section that are obviously not mine, but they're open licensed songs that you can record yourself playing to, upload those videos to YouTube, and share them with me. And with your permission, I would very much like to talk about how you attack the fretboard, how I've attacked the fretboard, and what we can do as a collective to get better. Those 2 things are in an effort to do the third thing, which is the most important thing, which is about me creating the best music I possibly can in Logic Pro X. It's about using my understanding of guitar and my fundamentals and my understanding of all music theory and things of that nature, my personal understanding, not me understanding everything, because I don't understand everything. But it's about me using those skills to create the best music I can in Logic Pro X. I will be singing, songwriting, I will be talking, I guess I don't really rap, but again, singing, songwriting, creating guitar parts, solos, different chords and voicings, using arpeggiators, doing sound design, things of that nature. So 100% of the stuff I will put up is stuff for me to get better. Obviously, in the beginning, it's going to sound like total shit because that's just the process of getting better. So using my skills to create the best music I can every single day. So 100% of the music that I'll be putting out will be for me personally. The other 90% of the music that I will be putting out will be for me for my own individual projects. The 100% will just for me to get better, 90% for me personally, and the other 10% will be split into 2 parts. Music I'm using to create for other people, other individual artists, as well as independent filmmakers in the area in which I live. And lastly, basically, the channel serves me as where I am, where I've been, and where I'm trying to go sort of situation because I save all these videos. And so what I ask people to do is like, comment, and subscribe so I can do a little bit less of the second thing, which I'll come up with in a second. But at least when people comment in real time, I get the opportunity to see things that I can fix and changes I can make right away. So I ask people to like, comment, subscribe so I can at least reach the goal of being at 0, getting involved in the YouTube partnership program, so I can do a little less of the second thing, which is broken into 2 parts. It's how you can financially help out the channel. You can either do one through donations. I have a coffee account. That's ko-fi.com/Muzzy McGee. Again, that's ko-fi.com/Muzzy McGee. The link is in the description, and I will also make the link available in the chat, provided that you want to do that. The second way is using my cryptocurrency referral links. Yes, people, we know this channel has nothing to do with cryptocurrency. We get that. We know it. We understand it. But I trade cryptocurrency every single day. It's one of my favorite things to do. I very much like cryptocurrency, and we could talk about it from now until till forever. I love cryptocurrency. I love the concept of it. I love trading it. I love thinking about it. We can talk about that until we can talk about that all day. So if you want to get involved, again, I'm not a financial advisor. This isn't financial advice, and I'm not telling you what you should and shouldn't do with your money. But it does help out with the channel, and I'll tell you how. It's an indirect way. So you use my referral links to sign up for any of these platforms. You spend up $50 or more, they will offer you perks and benefits that would never be offered to you before, or never be offered to you in any other context. Whatever they offer you, whether it be $20 cash back or $100 off of trading fees, they will in turn offer to me as I'm a referring client. Yes. So if you want to get involved with that, you can. Again, you don't have to, but it's a very helpful way to help out with the channel. And lastly, guys, real quick, I see you, Weakfoot. How are you, my man? I'm doing way better today. I should just go ahead and tell you. You know, the other day you saw me, I was dealing with vertigo. These people who watch the channel like this, you know, was dealing with a vertigo situation the other day. Like, it's been a weird week. You know, it's been a weird health week for me, and it's like it's annoying. Anyway, we'll get to that at a certain point. But thank you for being here, Weakfoot. Shout out to you. I'm feeling a hell of a lot better. I appreciate you asking, dog. It's good to see you. I'm gonna finish up my spiel here real quick. Let's see. Oh yeah. The third way, the easiest way to help out with the channel is to comment, or to not just to obviously to like, comment, subscribe to my YouTube channel, but I'm also available on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitch. Now I'm not very active on Twitch because I've never used that account. I've opened one, but I've never used it. I do have a TikTok account that I don't use often, but I'm always available on Facebook and Instagram, and people on this channel will attest to the fact that I get back to you pretty quickly on those channels. So if you want to contact me or want to join me, whatever, but help me grow those channels will inevitably help me grow my YouTube channel. So helping me by subscribing to me across those platforms will help me grow my YouTube channel. Help me grow my YouTube channel will inevitably help me grow those other channels. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get started here today. Weakfoot, you are the best, man. I appreciate you always coming through, asking the real questions, you know, asking me, you know, if I'm okay. That means a lot to me, especially considering this week has been a weird week. From literally Sunday of this week, I've been literally pushing to try to get through it because I've been dealing with some other issues outside of just the vertigo thing. And so I'm feeling good now. I appreciate you. Shout out you. I hope that you're okay. I hope that everything's going on for you. I hope you guys don't. If you've ever dealt with vertigo, I would never wish that on my worst enemy. It fucking sucks. It feels like the whole world is spinning, and you can shut your eyes and the world is still spinning. So it's like, it doesn't help. So it's just a weird situation. Anyway, let me go ahead and type in let me type this link in. Here is a link to my coffee account. I thought I copied it earlier, but apparently I didn't. Let me see if I can do this real quick. Here we go. That's awesome, dude. I appreciate you. Hopefully that never happened. Hopefully I don't disappear. That would actually be really nice. I actually like it here where I am. And disappearing is not great. Unless you're a magician and you can make yourself reappear. Not the greatest thing. What was I gonna do? I gotta find the lick of the week. Let me see. You can donate as little. I always like to type this in the chat. And I'm sorry, Weak, but I'm typing in between what you're saying at the same time, which is gonna look really weird, but it's funny. I mean, it's funny now. Donate as little as €1 to the channel. Let me go ahead and post the lick of the week. It's going to be a minute here. Now, the problem is I stupidly started the live stream without checking it out, without going to it. So I have to go through Instagram real quick while people are up here and we're watching the stream. So we're going to try to get through this in real time. And this is not even Antonio Visadio. What if I can open just the history right here and go through that again? Let me see, show full history. That'll do it. Come on, people. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Instagram. Please tell me this is the right one. If I click on this, it'll be the right one. Please be the right one. Oh, shit. It is the right place. It's not the right video, though. which is going to be really annoying because I had the other one open. I'm going to need a second here, guys. Give me like literally like 2 minutes. I would say less than that, but this apparently has been a process for me because I make stupid mistakes like this all the time. That was the one yesterday, so let me see if this is the one that I posted. Please let this be the one. We found it. We did it, guys. Woo! Found it. So I'm going to copy that link. Oh, thank God. That could have taken way longer than I had previously anticipated, and that would not have been great. So I'm going to go ahead and post this into the section so y'all can see that. Shout out to every one of you guys that are here today. I appreciate all you guys for being here. W for me for finding that as quickly as I did. Thank you. Guys, we're going to get started here today. I appreciate all you guys for being here. Like I said, this week we're going to be working on the E major and the F major scales. We're going to be working on this for the next 2 weeks, but not including this Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. We're not going to include that because I had to start in the middle of the week because of all the things that were going on, my sicknesses, my illnesses, the vertigo. It was a whole thing, but thank you guys for being patient. Thank you for being here. Shout out to all you guys for being Weakfoot. Shout out you. You're the best, bro. I appreciate all you guys for being here. So let's get started, guys. We're not going to waste any more time talking about this nonsense and my sickness and being sick and being terrible and going to doctors and hospitals and things of that nature. We're going to talk about winning. Let's talk about guitar. Let's talk about doing that stuff because that stuff is way more fun. We're going to work on our alternate spider picking exercise where we stay in the same place, try not to muffin top or Quasimodo. So I'm going to keep my eyes closed. We're going to work on this exercise, and we're going to try to do better today than we did yesterday, which is always our goal. Alright, you guys are going to have to give me a second because this is blinking. And I don't know if it's blinking because of... My bad, y'all. Hopefully that wasn't too loud. Okay. I don't know why this is not... this apparently seems like it is not... Give me 1 second. Alright. Okay, let's go. Yeah, that did not go well. My bad, shotties. Now we're going to get right into the John Petrucci Bite of the Mosquito style exercise at 190 beats per minute. I am toggling with the, I'm playing around with the settings, the speed at which my microphone in the computer is taking in the sound. If you guys can hear it, if it's lagging or dragging, or if I'm playing over the beat too quickly, or if I'm playing above the beat or below the beat too quickly, which is rushing or dragging, let me know, because I play on the beat and this I heard it like 3 days ago, but I forgot what setting it was on, but it sounded perfect like 3 days ago, so I don't know. John Petrucci, Bite a Mosquito style exercise. Let's go. That last part sounded a little bit cleaner. The rest of it didn't sound great, but it didn't sound terrible either. So I'm not going to beat myself up over that one. We're going to take a mental note. We're going to continue to keep pushing forward. We're going to continue with the alternate spider picking exercise from the 1st to the 16th fret at 190 beats per minute, guys. Shout out to all you guys that are here. Thank you so much for joining the channel. I hope that you guys will like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. That would be very helpful. Oh, shit. Weakfoot, I just saw this. My bad, buddy. My bad, Shotty. Let me put this on pause real quick so I can see the question. The question I want to ask, what is your next investment? Oh, that is a good question. What would my next question? Okay. I don't know. To answer your question, I don't have an answer to that question as of right now. I don't have an answer to that question. What I am going to do is I have a list of things I want to buy. And I said, like I said, January 1st, 2026, I will be announcing how much I will be spending on my channel. Because it's based on, like I said, the cryptocurrency referral links that I have. So I don't know the answer to that question right now, but I will be posting something over the next couple of weeks that will have a list of things that I can purchase between 50 and 100 bucks that I will be reinvesting in for the channel. Yeah. But like I said, I'm supposed to put up my microphone. I've been talking about it for way too long, and then I just got sick. So that's the next thing I got to put up, and I'm going to do that. So shout out you, Weakfoot. The answer to that question is I don't know. But my whole thing is I'm going to try to put up a poll so that people can see it, and they can vote on what they think would be the next best thing that I can get for the. My guess is probably going to be lights. I need lights for my channel. I'm going to need lights. And I think that it's time for me to get lights because it's just, you know, it's cheap, but it's something that I can purchase for the channel that would drastically and exponentially improve the quality of my channel. So that's probably, your best answer is probably lights. I'm going to leave it up to you guys to decide on what I purchase, but it'll probably be lights. If the thing that you asked me to purchase happens to be less than that of the price of whatever it is, and I can buy lights with that too, as long as it stays within that budget, that's probably what it'll be. Alternate spider picking exercise. Not as clean as I had it the other day. I'm not sure why, but you know, this area is sounding a lot better, which the beginning of the last year, that was not the case. So we finished that up at 190 beats per minute. We're going to turn up the volume, and I have to remind myself. Turn down the volume, Muzzy. Let's go. Alternate, no, chromatic tapping from the 1st to 16th fret at 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Let me go ahead and type this in here. So we don't need to set 190 beats per minute. I'm just going to type this in because I don't know if WeQuick can see this. To answer your question, okay. I don't know if you heard me. Anyway, anywho, let's get right to it, guys. I just want to make sure I get back to Wheatfoot. I bet this is 190. We're going to go to 150 beats per minute, guys. We're working on the Brandon Dion sweep picking exercise. 150 beats per minute. I should be clear, and I'm saying this now because I remember it. I curse on this channel. There are 3 things I need to say. I do curse on this channel, okay? Number 1, I don't curse at anybody really particularly. I get frustrated. You will hear me say things like shit and fuck, especially when I am really frustrated. However, it pains me to say this, but if that is an actual obstacle, this may not, for you to watch a channel, this may not be the channel for you, okay? I do also recommend to other people and other influencers who do definitely curse, for sure, like Brandon Dion. He's one of my favorites. He absolutely does curse on his channel. But again, yeah, those are people I recommend. But again, we're musicians. Musicians curse like sailors. That they do. It just is what it is. Number 2, I do not take requests on this channel. It doesn't make sense for what I'm trying to build here. I have talked about the idea of me just having one day a week where I do just to try to earn a little bit more money for the account, to just solo and do backing tracks, but have people pay based on the difficulty of the backing tracks. Like, you know, donate $1 here, $5 here, but I don't think it'll supersede $5. But if people want to donate in the middle of the stream, they can as well. Spend an hour and a half doing that, where people pick up the backing tracks. That makes sense because we're trying to be good at improvisational players. But just sitting here and playing cover songs just to play cover songs doesn't make sense for what I'm trying to build, and it also isn't the best way to become a better guitar player. So that's anybody who tells you that, or piano players that tell you, it shows learning songs allows people to see where your skill set is, or to practice very particular skills. But learning songs to try to get better as a guitar player is not the best way to get better as a guitar player or as a musician. It's just a skill set show. So practicing and learning different techniques and things of that nature are the things that are going to help you build the foundation you need to become a better guitar player. So lastly, if you have any questions on the channel, I'm happy to answer any of them. But just understand that if the questions are going to take me more than 15 seconds to answer, maybe refrain from asking those kinds of questions. So that's all I ask people to do. Sometimes the questions require a little bit more thought, but you know, I'm happy to answer any of them. I just would prefer that it happens off stream because I just don't have as much time on stream to do those things. Brandon Dion exercise number 1, eyes closed. Let's go. sounded a little bit better. Again, I'm not using this as an excuse, but my hands are a little bit colder today than they would be on normal days. It's a little bit colder. It's a little bit colder of a day. It's not cold enough to where I want to turn on the heat in my room, but at the same time, it's cold enough to where it is affecting my fingers. So 160 beats per minute, same exercise. Let's go. 60 sounded a little bit better. I had a couple more mistakes there, a few more mistakes here and there. A few more mistakes here and there. 170 beats per minute. I don't know why this isn't working. Get my brain out of park and into drive, that would actually be really, really super nice. So we finished that up. We're going to go right from 130. We're going to go down to 130 beats per minute, where we're going to work on the sweep picking exercise number 1, and I'm going to try not to look at the fretboard, okay? $140. 140 bucks. 140 beats per minute. I don't know why I said bucks. Oh, dope, man. You did hear me. Yeah. Lights. exercise at 150 beats per minute. Guys, we're slowing this down because I'm working really, really hard to try to make sure that I am doing these things correctly, which, as you can tell, even at 130 beats per minute, somehow I'm screwing things up. So, yeah. Working on those exercises, which means you know what time it is. We're going 190 beats per minute. Ciao. We're going right to the scales. We're going to start with the E major scales, going to the F major scale. Once we get finished with the F major scale, we're going to go right on to, well, we're not going to go Dionanda. We're going to go right to the pentatonic equivalent. So the E minor pentatonic scale followed by the F minor pentatonic scale before we move on to the chords. Well, move on to the It's going to tell me when I have this volume up way too loud. Oh my goodness, my bad with the volume, guys. Find the note. There we go. Let's go right to the E major scale if I can remember which one it is. Second position, E major scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Position, E major scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. position, E major scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Fifth position, E major scale, 190 beats per minute. Guys, I got an email right there that was kind of an important one, so that's why I kind of like opened my eyes just to make sure like it was what I thought it was. So my bad, shotties. Fifth position, E major scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. To stop it. I heard too many mistakes. Sixth position, E major scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. We're never going to be able to fix every mistake, but we should fix the ones that we can in the time frame that we had. So. And finally, well, the seventh position of the E major scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. And finally, the eighth position, the octave position of the E major scale at 190 beats per minute. Let's go. F major scales, guys. We're getting right into those after we get a little bit more of this coffee in our system. Shout out to all you guys that are here. Thank you so much for liking and commenting and subscribing to the channel. If you haven't done so already, I absolutely love it if you could. If you don't want to, I get it. I understand. I mean, I don't get it, but you know, I understand. I understand shit. If you don't want to subscribe to my channel, that would be sad. But it helps me get to where I'm trying to go, which is net zero. And net zero means it is as free for me as I'm trying to make for you guys as possible. All right, let's go right into the F major scale, 190 beats per minute, y'all. Starting in first position. Happy Thursday, y'all. Second position, F major scale, 190 beats per minute. Now let's go. Woo! There it goes. Third position, F major scale, 190 beats per minute, y'all. I have my eyes closed again because I'm trying my best and working my hardest to try to keep my eyes off the fretboard. I have seen somebody who's actually a bass player. They put on the sleeping mask, which I might actually do that. Again, that might be a purchase I might make in January 1st, 2026. Let's go. Third position. Let's go. Fourth position, F major scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Actually, I gotta run through that one more time because the number. Seventh position. No, not even close. This would be fifth position. F major scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Sixth position, F major scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Seventh position, F major scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. The eighth position, the octave position, the F major scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Guys, now we're going to get right into the minor pentatonics. I'm just going to go check to see if anybody's written anything, because I apparently have not done that. Dope. I meant to write Happy Thursday, y'all. I'm gonna go switch these out because I got to do it. Replace them pen. Shout out you guys. Shout out you guys for being here. Thank you guys for those who supported me in the beginning of the week, understanding that I was not doing well physically, I guess you could say, with all the vertigo and the other issues I had going on. Thank you for being here. So, and thank you for your continued support. Let's get right to it. We're gonna go with this metronome. We're gonna start with the E minor pentatonic scale in all 6 positions, starting in the first position, obviously. Well, obviously. Second position, E minor pentatonic scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. pentatonic scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Fourth position, E minor pentatonic scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Fifth position, E minor pentatonic scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. And finally, guys, we're going to get right into the F minor pentatonic scale before we finish up with the find the note and then the chords. And we're doing the major and minor 7th chords today, which sucks for me because those are the ones I hate the most. But whenever I hear myself in my head say I hate this the most, but it's something a goal I'm working towards, this process, part of the process, it's obviously the part of the process I personally have to work on the most. So remember that. F major scale, F minor pentatonic scale, my bad, at 190 beats per minute. Yow. Happy Thursday. Second position, F major scale, F minor pentatonic scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Third position, F minor pentatonic scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. position, E minor or F minor pentatonic scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Fourth position? Fifth position. Yeah, fifth position. E, F minor pentatonic scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. And finally, the sixth position, or the octave position of the F minor pentatonic scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Now we get to get right into the Find the Note. Yesterday we played the fun game called Find the E. We're going to switch between E and F just because it's an E and F kind of week. You know what I mean? So we're going to start with the F today. So if you were here yesterday and you saw us do the E, well, we're not doing that today. Guessed it. We're going right to the E. We're going right to the F. My bad, shotties. It's good to see y'all. Shout out to all you guys for here. Thank you for liking and commenting and subscribing to the channel. It is helpful. Let's go. Well, that's not going to help either, even though I want to just noodle around on my guitar. I have something new in my head that I got to work out. Anyway, let's get right to it. Starting with the Find the Note. So the F, we know that the F is on the first position. And then we know that it's also at the 13th spot. How do we know that? Because we're using the plus 12 minus 12 method. Again, this exercise was suggested, or at least I understood it, by Joe Satriani, a very famous guitar player. Okay, if you don't know him, you should look him up. You should watch him and listen to his music. He is a foundational element of guitar players. There was a periodic table of elements of guitar players. He would be on that list. For your, okay. What else was I going to say? Okay. Okay. Yep. That's what we're going to do. Plus 12 minus 12 method. We're doing the Find the Note. Playing Find the F today. So we know that F is on the first string. We know that because in E, A, D, G, B, E standard tuning, we know that the F is a half step up from the E note. Okay. And so, because it's on the first string, plus 12, you add 12 to that number, you find its position above the 12th fret, which is why we're at 13. And with your minus 12 method, if we knew that it was at the 13th fret, but didn't know it was at the first fret, all you'd have to do is subtract 12 from that number, and you get 1. That's simple. And it's different for every string, obviously different in the sense it would still have a different starting point on every string, but the distance between those two intervals would be the same, which means if your F is on your first 13th string here, you add 12. To that, you get your 13. That means on your, and I gotta use this example, your A, you see is on your 8th position right here. You add 12 to that number, it gives you 20. That's simple. The position, the interval spacing is the same. It's still gonna be 12 between both. So we're starting at 1 and 13 on the bottom of your string. No, I cannot do this with my eyes closed just yet. We're at 1 and 13 on the high E string. Then back to 1 and 13 on the low string. Then we're going to go to the A string, which we already know is at 8 and 20. Then back to the 1 and 13 on the low E string. Then back to 1 and 13 on the high string. On the B string, where were we yesterday? Okay, I remember. We're at 6 and 18 on the B string. And back to 1 and 13 on the F string, on the E string, on the F note, and back to 1 and 13 on the B, low E string. Then we're going to go to 8 and 20 on the A string. Then when we go to the D string, we know we're back to 3 and 15 on the D string, because we're so smart. And then back to 8 and 20 on the B string, on the A string, my bad, shawties. And then we're going back to 1 and 13 on the E string, the low E string. To be more precise, now the high string at 1 and 13 as well. And then back to 6 and 18 on the B string. Then on the D string, we know where we're at on the D string. On the D string, we just add 2 to that number. I almost said 2 to that number. Where's the 3? Sorry. It's the G string. That's why it's so stupid. That's why the number was off. We're at 10 and 22 on the D string, or on the G string. Then we're going to go back to the D string, now back to the D string. Then back to 8 and 20 on the A string. And back to 1st and 13 on the bottom E string. Now we're going to finish up the way that I like to finish up, which is like this. That's hard to do right there because the nut, as they call it, the neck, the nut of the neck of the, well, I don't want to say that. It sounds weird. Anyway, we're going to get right into the chords. We're into the chords, guys. We're super into chords. Now, as much as I really don't want to do these chords, and as much as it pains me to do these chords because I fucking hate doing the 7th and minor 7th chords, we have to do them because that's not, complaining is not how we get better. It makes no sense, okay? We're not going to sit here and be complainers, okay? We're going to be winners. And in order to be winners, we have to work on things that we first lose at, okay? You have to be better. In order to be better, you have to focus on things that you don't like to do to get to that next spot, okay? So that's why we're focusing on this stuff. The bottom 2 of the E minor 7th chords. We're going to do the E minor 7th chords, the E major 7th chords, E minor 7th chords, and we're going to follow that up with the F major and F minor 7th chords. Shout out to you guys for being here. If you haven't done so already, I would really love it if you would like the videos. It's very helpful. Okay? Shout out to you guys. Hundreds for all you guys that are still here. Shout out all of you guys. Alright, starting with the F major 7th chords. I'm sorry, E 7th chords. Actually, I have to go here first. Then here. Then we're going to bar the shift. Then here. side chords that sound a little something like this, y'all. Time, okay. Here. From here to here. Into the rhythm chords that sound a little something like this, y'all. Let's go. Okay, let's go, as they say. I don't know why that's why my brain not working. Okay, here we go. And then here. No. And then here. Here we go. Here. Some of you guys are gonna be like, "Well, we didn't see that when you held that up, Muzzy." And I'm gonna just tell you, well, it's because the editor did not do a good job of editing the book. But at that particular time, in the 70s, when they wrote this book, they didn't have USB sticks or whatever. They just had to manually do stuff. And if they printed too many copies of something that was terrible, well, they just had to fucking stick with it, man. You know, they had to sell books. You know what I mean? So, this is the bottom 4 string chords. Let's go. we're going to get to the E minor 7th chords, guys. Let's get right to it, starting with the inside chords. Let's sound something like this right here. Obviously, after this coffee break. And a word from our sponsors, none of which we have, so there are no words. Let's go. Is it here? Yeah, it should be here first. Again, they don't have this one written in the book, and it should be in here. Right into these inside chords, guys. I know this sucks. I know this sucks. I know this is not fun. I hope that you're playing along with me, because at the same time, this is the only way you can learn chords. In my opinion, it's the only effective way to learn chords. If there were faster and more fun ways to do it, believe me, I would do it. But again, that's what it is. Now we're going to get right into the rhythm chords, then finally the bottom 4 string of the E minor 7 chords, and then we're going to go right to the Fs. And then once we finish that, guys, you can check out, I have the lick of the week up here already, so if you guys want to check that out, it's already up here. Shout out to all you guys that are still here working. Yeah. Let's get right to it. Actually, technically, that is an easier way to play it with my thumb. And normally I would, but I'm not going to do that because, you know. So these bottom 4-string chords that sound a little something like this right here. That was not very fun because I am terrible at that, so that's not great. I have more fun usually with things that I'm good at. Like most of us. It sucks not being good at shit. It sucks not being good at shit. Here are the F major and minor 7th chords. Yeah, these are the F 7th chords and the F minor 7th chords. Somebody told me that there's a difference between major and 7th chords. Or major 7th chords and 7th chords. I don't know what that is yet because I am an intermediate guitar player like the rest of y'all, and that's why we are trying to learn this stuff. We're learning it. Oh, you know what? I don't think you guys may have seen the bottom part of this. Let me just make sure that happened. The bottom part of these F minor 7th chords. Yeah. All right. Let's get right to it, guys. 7 chords. Shout out you. Okay. Oh, because you know what? I was starting in the middle, and we don't need to be doing this in the middle. So that's right here. chords that sound a little something like this. Shout out to you guys for being here. Shout out to all you guys for being here. Hope that you guys will like and comment and subscribe to the channel. It is helpful to me and to the channel. Let's get it going, guys. Right to these rhythm chords, guys. Into the bottom 4 string chords that sound like this, y'all. into the F minor 7th chords, guys, and then we are done with the chords for the day. Oh, there's more light. Oh, I want to see what that does. Oh, I can see myself better. I don't know why this. I have this light bulb that flickers off and on, and I don't know why it does that. Because I'm not an electrician, and I'm not that smart to figure that out. So, you know how it is. Shout out to all you guys that are here. Shout out to the light. Jesus! Let's go. F minor chords. F minor 7th chords. Let's go. Time, okay. And then, why I keep forgetting this last one? It's not a hard one. Chords, baby. Let's go. Let's go right into these bottom 4 string chords, y'all. That's not true. We're doing the rhythm chords first. Y'all know how it is. Y'all know how we do. Let's go. This is a hard one to do. And then here. That's not true at all. We're going right here. These are not hard chords, it's just the positioning on a lot of these are really fucking weird, and I don't know why this is happening, so my bad, shotties. But then, again, we gotta get real comfortable with these. Now we're gonna get right into the bottom 4 string chords, guys, and we done. And we out. Again, the one that's written in this book is wrong. Yeah, it's just wrong. This is what makes this really hard too. It's just like I'm looking at the chords in the book. I don't have to memorize this stuff. I know what things are supposed to sound like, or have a general idea what things are supposed to sound like, whether it's a up or down, or like a half step up or half step down. It rings a specific way. There's a specific thing that happens. And then my brain connects with that. So I can hear things when they're off. And this is like... I'll show it to you in a second. It's telling me to play this right here. That doesn't sound like any of the other ones. But that's not right. It's technically, it's this. Shout out to all you guys watching back at home. We're going to get right into the lick it out of the week. We only started part of it yesterday, which we did the first 2 measures. Today we're going to try to add a third and maybe a 4th measure. I don't want to sound too overly ambitious, but I do want to get to it. It's got that Miami feel to it. Like a Lamborghini Countach from the 1980s. Bumping. Babes and Brews. This is a Babes and Brews type of song. Babes and Brews. Okay. For sure. It's a Babes and Brews type of song. So I don't know why. Can I make these screens bigger, I wonder? I don't know. So this is where we are. This is where we at right here. So it's... And then the second part is 8, 10, 10. So it's and then it's see if we can add the third measure, which is 9, 7, 10. So the first measure sounds like this. And then the next measure is. And then the next measure is. And then let's see if we can get this third one. Oh man, this is great. And then to slide into a 5, slide down into a 5. So it's, man, okay. 5, 3, okay, so slide down to a 5, so you're at, and then you're at. There's a 5, 7. Then let's see. Yeah. 5, 7. So then it's a 6 and not an 8. So it's. beginning starts off like this. Then it's measure 2, and then measure 3 is, what was measure 3? I can't even remember. I gotta play this again because I don't even remember where measure 3 is. Oh God, I was trying to put these together real quick, but I don't know if that's gonna happen, but we're gonna try it again. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. So it's then the end is. That's all the time I'm gonna have to finish working on that one today, because we got to get done with these other things, and I've been on the stream a lot longer than I had anticipated because I got a lot of other shit I gotta do today. So we're gonna finish working on the ABC, the OD Polyphia riff at 190 or 90 beats per minute. Shout out to you guys for still being here. Hopefully you'll like, comment, and subscribe to the channel because it's very helpful to me, and I'm trying to get better. That is all the time I'm going to have with that today, guys. I got to go right into the improvisational stuff. So in the improvisational stuff, we're doing the F major. We're doing one in F major and then one in E major. That's just the kind of week that we're having. E and F, we're going to play in between both of them because they're one half step up from one another. That's literally all that is. They happen to be whole tones, not whole tones. They happen to be natural tones, so neither flat nor sharp, and they just happen to be half semitones, a semitone up from one another. That's why we're doing that. You don't see me doing E sharps and E flats, or E sharps and E flat scales at the same time, or E sharps and E major scales at the same time, so whatever it is. You don't see me doing like a C sharp and a C and a C sharp, because those are half steps up, but one is a natural note and the other one is a sharp note, so it's an accidental note. So I don't do that. This just happens to be that kind of week. We're going to do that next year, literally. I was going to say next semester, but chords in this order: F, D minor, B, and C, guys. Let's go. bars are just me playing an F chord. But if I'm doing it with my eyes closed, I must be honest with myself. That is, I'm getting better at it. So there's only one way to get through it, and the only way to get to it is through it. Yeah, no, to that. So if it sucked more today than usual, understand. I'm shutting my eyes when I'm doing this, and it's really hard for me not to look at my fretboard. I don't know if it's hard for the rest of y'all, but for me, this exercise fucking sucks, and you look stupid while you're doing it. But you look more stupid when you're hunched over staring at your fretboard. Believe me, I got tons of videos on the internet about that. Not about it, but about me doing it. So that's what I'm trying to change. E backing track. And then we're done for today, guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you for liking and commenting and subscribing. Shout out you guys. Shout out all you guys who were here all the way to almost to the end of the session. We're almost here. E major, B major, F sharp minor, and then A. So E major is... hard as shit. Just playing with your eyes closed is really fucking hard. So I don't know how people do it, but I'm gonna keep working on it until I have my understanding of the fretboard with my eyes closed. Because that's an expression people use. They say I can do it with my eyes closed. That means you are so proficient and so profoundly good at what you do that you can do it either in your sleep or with your eyes closed. And that is amazing. So I'm going to keep working on that till I get to become so amazing. And I hate using that phrase particularly because of who wrote that. We're not going to get into that. Guys, I want to say thank you for those of you who were able to join me in the session today. I didn't get a lot of views today. I did get a few comments here and there. Weakfoot, you're the best, man. I appreciate you every time you're here. It is the greatest thing ever. All your help, all the love you've been sending me, guys. For all of your whatever prayers, good energy you've been sending my way to make me feel better, to make me get better, especially this week when I've had a really tough medical week for me personally. I'm just thankful that you guys are here for that process and here to see me even be here, even though I was in a really bad situation. Well, not physically. Well, yeah, physically. I was in a really bad situation physically, but like it wasn't like a broken leg or anything. I was dealing with vertigo and some other things. But I'm thankful that you guys were here for that. So thank you for whatever energy you sent to me. I feel really good today. So today's been a really good day. I'm not going to go over my spiel like I normally do at the end of every session, so I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to say, guys, I go by the name Muzzy McGee. This is my channel. This is what I'm trying to build, and I'm going to continue to build this thing brick by brick. But with your help, we can make it happen more quickly. Okay, love you. Bye. Love you. Bye. If I can figure out how to end this session, love you. Bye.